Halloween in August. It is a night of awful poetry, awful music, just awfulness. All right, let's get started with a poem. Poetry is boring. Poetry is boring, Jill said. It reminds me of snoozing at Sunday school in the church. And I'm like, can you believe it? Poetry is not a pew and a hymn book. Poetry is a slot machine spitting fire and syllables. Pull the lever, cherry bomb boom. It's like winning the lottery of being alive. Jack's special place, he didn't find it in a textbook. He found it in a stanza, sharp as a bottle cap buried in the recess yard. Gravel cut him open, and the blood spelled Poem. Jill ran down the hill, not to fall, but because gravity pulled her faster than punctuation could catch her. The impact, that's poetry. Ride it like a bike, knees scraped, palms raw, because poetry isn't training wheels, it's balance on broken pavement. The fight was nice because poems don't win clean. They bruise your ribs like dodgeball, make you grasp and laugh at the same damn time. Summer is over, but chlorine still stings your nose, pool water dripping down your spine, skin peeling, and you feel it. That ache of memory, that ache is the poetry. And Jill says, but I just don't get it. It's boring. Good, the teacher says. You're not supposed to get it. You're supposed to wrestle it. You're supposed to choke on it. Let the words bruise your teeth all the way down your throat. Poetry is not a sermon. Poetry is a chalk outline on the sidewalk that sits up, flips you off, and says, surprise, sucker, I'm not dead. It's a knife fight in a parking lot, and the blood spells your name on the asphalt. And in that moment, your heart racing, the blood spells your name on the asphalt. And in that moment, your heart races, lungs burn, and you realize you're still alive. You survived, and that survival, that's the poem. A dare, Mr. X Gamer. But let's just go. You got a prompt for me. I don't know about doing dares, but we're gonna do some prompts tonight. Gonna do a poem. This is what this is. This is Halloween in August. Halloween's coming soon. You know, rock on, man. Rock on. It's 80s poetry night. Yeah, you can tell me a poem. Tell me a poem, X-Gamer, and let's see if we can work it into something here. No. No, we're not. We're not there. A-Carp 87, not there. No politics, please. This is a politics-free zone. High five. Well, you know what? No politics. Well, that's a political thing. That's a hot button issue. I'm not doing that today. This is the last day of summer almost. Hmm. Black violets are that. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of stuff going on there these days. A lot of stuff going on. So let's just see about. This does itch my face. So I'm going to put together some prompts for a poem right now. Song request. What song are you thinking? What song are you thinking, Mr. X Gamer? Okay, how about right now? Right now. It's Saturday night. I'm having a live stream. I'm not protesting anything. Man, it says peace, man. We just all about peace. Hi, high five. High five to you. Let's do another poem here. Let's do another poem. Prompts in the chat, and we'll see about doing that. Tenation Hope. Okay. All right. How about this? Let's do a poem. Poem in the style of. I want to go Taylor. Welcome, Tax Evader. Taylor Mali. Taylor Mali is a famous slam poet. Using these prompt words. These prompt words. Prompts. Good day. Yeah, well, maybe you haven't. It was like 20 years ago. I'm an old school guy, huh? Let's go, like the first line, I am Iron Man. Okay, let's do, tiny timing. How about that? Tiny timing. Tiny timing. Peso. That's a swear word, that peso. How about peso puma? It's probably something dirty. We're going to change it up a little bit. Tenation. What is that? TENTACION. Tenation. Hope. I don't know Tenation Hope, but send me a hi. Send a hi. Let's see, what else have we got? How about black violets? Okay, let's go with some other words here. We have carp. Carp. EVADER. Evader. Zuet. ZUET. I don't know what that is. I'm going to put something in here. Cousin. Cousin love. Cousin love. Okay, and then we want to do. Oh, let's put horse races. Horse race. And Halloween. Halloween in August. And then we want to make the first line. Well, let's not first line. Let's make that the last line. Last line is Helen Keller. Helen Keller saw the roses. Saw the rose. And it was black. There we go. How about we'll try that? So here we go. It's going to be coming out. Oh, yeah. Let's go. It's all about tiny timing. It's all about tiny timing. The pause before the laugh, the split second meaning trips over itself and lands face first in truth. Peso Puma, not the shoe, not the cat, but the way the poetry sneaks through the jungle of your excuses. Soft pawed and patient, ready to pounce the moment you stop pretending you don't need it. Temptation to quit, to scroll, to sleep, to say, not today, sucker. But that poetry, that poem whispers back into your ear. It whispers the word hope. Like a cousin who refuses to let you drown. That's cousin love. That arm around your shoulder at the horse race of your life, betting on even when your odds are garbage. Send me a high, you beg, and the poem answers. Not the chemical kind, but the kind that carpets your chest with warmth. Lift your eyes higher than evaders ever claim. Duet, I don't know what that means, but I'll say it like you do because poetry gives you the permission to make nonsense necessary. Halloween in August, masks when the sun's still hot, pumpkins sweating in the heat, nothing in its right season, but all of it's still real because poetry bends the calendar. Poetry reshuffles time and makes sense of the absurd. And in the end, when you thought words could only tell you what you already knew, the poem blindsides you with this truth. Helen Keller saw the rose, and it was black. All right. Carp 87. This is poetry night. That's what we're doing. Poetry. Poetry with an 80s glam band, hair band, wig on. Me playing the rock star I always wanted to be. Okay, what we got here is some more prompts, and we're gonna go a poem. Let's go slam poem, rant, fast-paced. Come on, mofo, amped up, slam poem, rant in the style of Charles Bukowski meets Charles Bukowski meets Jack Kerouac. How do you spell that? Jack Kerouac. K-A-U. We'll call it Jack Kaufman. Okay, I don't know who that is. Well, we'll make it someone else. I should have wrote Jack Kerouac's name down. Meets Allen Ginsberg. Allen Ginsberg. Okay. Use these prompts. Use these prompts. And we are looking for glam band, Looney Tunes, glam band, Looney Tunes, hair band, bald old men wearing wigs. Bald old men wearing wigs. Tax evasion. Tax E-V-A-S. Tax evader. Okay. Okay, let me see what else we want to have. What do you got? Crappy songs. Radio of pain. Welcome, Andrea. What radio wounds. Suffering violets. Suffering video. Okay, and then we want to have, what is this? What is the first line? Let's see, the last line. And this is by Al Karp. What is this? What's this? What is this? What is this crap I hear? What is this crazy crap I hear? All right, there we go. Carp 87. You have a prompt in this poem. All right, here we go. It is glam band Looney Tunes blasting on the AM dial. A hairband apocalypse sequence stitched to the throats of men who look like bald old prophets in wigs. Wrinkled wizards spraying Aquanet like holy water across an empty crowd. And the tax evaders, preachers about freedom and fast cars, while the drummer counts out 4 on the floor, like a prison clock marking down your last cigarette. Crappy songs, radio wounds bleeding, static through my teeth. Every chorus is a scar, every solo a middle finger wrapped in spandex. I turn it off. Then that suffering video plays on repeat. A man in eyeliner pretending he's God, a woman pretending she's free, an audience pretending they're not bored stiff. This is the empire of echoes, a jukebox rigged with the same 3 quarters, spinning the same dead prayer. And me, I'm standing there in the smoke and the flicker of neon tubes, wondering if anybody hears that death rattle behind the guitar squeals. And I ask myself, I ask the universe, I ask the holy hair-sprayed heavens, what is this crazy crap I hear? Yeah, all right, let's try something else. Well, you guys are all bored to death, aren't you? We got the musical break here. Andrea, welcome. Maybe nobody's here. Everybody's bored to tears. Bored to tears is all I see. A crazy man who can't even put it on right, huh? The crazy man can't even put it on right. I got this music machine here. This music machine. Well, you know, it resonates better if I just put it down on the tabletop. What is the word on the street, they said? A crystal hanging on the rear view mirror. Pink stars outside in the rear view mirror. The Christmas tree is lit up. I hear it every time the silence cries. What is this stuff? They said. Can it be any more boring than this? The trees scream. The trees scream in 110 volts. What is this? They say. I saw it on your face, reflecting out your mirror glasses. The music is not good. The music is not good. But we say hi anyway. Because is everybody high out there? Do we got any more prompts? This thing itches my face. Maybe it's time for a costume change. Yeah, let's do a costume change. Where's my costume? My other costume. Where did it go to? It was here. Oh, it's right there. All right, let's try a costume change. All right, let's do some tinfoil stuff now. How you guys doing? You know the earth is flat. I saw it on the YouTube last night. The earth is flat. And there are these rays, these baritol rays. They are just zipping through the sky. You know, you can see them. You can see them with this glass thing zipping through the sky. Let's just go do something else here, huh? Oh boy, this is a lot cooler, man. Let's see, who are we talking about? What are we talking about? I know, this is really boring. Breathless rant. Russia's harder. Let's try this. Copy. Craft these words. Craft this into a hard how mode into a fevered Allen Ginsberg chant about crazy rays in the sky, tin foil hat, flat earth, the land down under, land down under, Vegemite sandwich, kangaroo what? Kangaroo king, kangaroo aliens, amped up saucers, SAUC, amped up sauce in the sky, Cheech and Chong, church, yeah, how about that? CHEE, Cheech and Chong church, Cheech and Chong church. And what else? What else do we got? We want 110 and voltage. Let me see what in the last line. Let's just let it go. Let's see what happens here. I saw the best tinfoil hats of my generation shining like crazy rays in the sky, reflecting the static of dead satellites and government lies, flat earth prophets shouting upside down sermons, and the land down under about that Vegemite sandwich of salvation, about kangaroo aliens hopping across crop circles with pockets full of amphetamines and starlight. I heard glam band Looney Tunes blasting from the Cheech and Chong church hair band. Psalms played backwards through the bong. Priests in wigs and bald old men in eyeliners confessing tax evasions into microphones that only feedback. Radio wounds bleeding down walls. I saw crappy songs on the TV as Holy Scripture, suffering videos replayed on neon billboards, 1,000 faces hypnotized by the amped up sauce in the sky. Red dripping ultraviolet ketchup from a cosmic hamburger fired by Martian hands, and we ate it. Yes, we ate it. We swallowed it whole because that's what America does. It swallows and burps and calls it faith. I ranted about the kangaroo alien. I smoked the sacred joint with Cheech and Chong and the Cheech and Chong choir. I stood in the congregation of conspiracy, listening to the Looney Tune broken promises, hymns of the hair band on rerun. Sequins sparkling like broken promises, Aquanet rising like incense into the rafters, and the sky pulsed through the radio. It wounded me. That television bled. The jukebox howled through my rib cage like a dying wolf. And still I asked myself, still I screamed into the black hole of the amplifier, what is this crazy crap that you hear? Rewrite that poem again. Rewrite it again. And add Art Bell into it. Oh, let me do something else. Let's try something else here. Crazy crap. All right, how about... All right. We's all tired, man. We're tired. Just tired of it. Tired of the race, the rant. The race and the rant. I looked into the trees, and this is what I see. A bird playing a bell, a cowbell, way up high. A bat flew down from the sky in the dark. It said, what happened to you, Andrea Manzutu? Its head got hot, and it cooled it down with a little tin. The tin on that brain cools it on down like rain. You know, it's raining in here right now. It's Tuesday again. Oh, the hair was itching my face. So I had to cool down my head with a little bit of this tin. That's what happened to my hair. I had to cool it down with a little bit of this the tin foil melody. G F A B. I know this is the most boring show on the internet tonight. This is so boring. It is so boring that behind these glasses I'm crying tears of boredom. Just crying the tears of boredom. We are amusing ourselves on a Saturday night. Not 1 ounce of weed was smoked. There was a knot in my throat. Alas, alas, I say to you, the key to happiness is a square peg in a round hole. Can you see it? Can you feel it? That square peg in a round hole, that's who I am. I suppose I should end this soon, because I've lost it again. We're playing some random notes between C and C. Let's try something here. This is not in the right key. I can't play this in the key of C. What key is it in? I think it's a key of D. All right, I'm sorry that the show is so boring. Let's just try another poem here. Another poem. This shows me that I shouldn't come out on days that I have migraines. Let's try a poem. What is the... Let's try this one. The idea of hollow earth has been around. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh. Just need another poem. Let the first line, I don't know. I should just like hang up my hat, hang up my hat because nothing exciting is going on right now. But let's go find another poem. Oh. Here we go. Well, John, this is my boring Saturday night show. Hump, Sherlock. A rabbit hangs by a rope in front of the door. It's not nude unless you define fur as no clothes. It is winter. Snow falls on the street. It is cold. The soup is simmering on the stove. Thanksgiving gave way to Halloween. We're going back to summer. This is in the past. 21 of August approaches soon. a new spring. Yeah, yeah, I know. That's why I was trying to get some high energy here, but I'm sorry. You got to go back to it all. Thanksgiving past 21 of December approaches. Soon a new spring will arrive, but sometimes it doesn't feel that way. Ass hats and tinfoil around the world through the weight through the weight around like bombs from the sky. There must be They must be on booze or crazy in the mind. Sherlock himself would be hard pressed to figure it out. What? I cannot even read my own handwriting. What in the world will go? Well, this does. I can't read my own handwriting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I really just messed up this one. I was hoping we would have a little bit more energy here. All right, if I read this one, I'm going to have to make this thing private because it's got the bad language. No, I can't read it. It's just full of the F word. Okay, I guess I should just hang out my hat, put my Jesus back on the wall. Oh, wait, let's do one last poem. Can we just do one last poem, please? One last Chat GDP poem. Okay, let's write that into a crazy rant in the style of Big Papa E. Oh man, let me tell you, this hollow earth thing, it didn't come from some tinfoil hat dude in the basement. Oh no, it came from Edmund freaking Haley. Yeah, that comet guy, that star chaser, the big sky dreamer back in 1692, standing there with his tinfoil hat on, powdered wig, saying, "Hey folks, maybe the earth is just a jawbreaker with layers, spears inside of spears, magnetic disco balls spinning around like drunk planets in a dive bar." And then, oh baby, John Cleve Symes Jr. comes up in like a carnival barker springing. "Step right up, folks. The poles are hollow, the doors to the underworld, baby, paradise at the bottom of the globe. And Cyrus T, that man, we're on the earth, we're living inside of it like fleas in a cosmic snow globe. This isn't science, my friend. This is mythology on steroids, conspiracy crack, Big Papa E fuel, the kind of thing you shout at the moon at 3 a.m. The moon drinks whiskey, and you know what? I love it. You know what? Hey, tax evader, we're just trying here. I'm just trying here. And John? Yeah. Yep, John, it's all about poop. School poop. School poop. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. That sounds like a good prompt. Okay, let's see. School poop. School poop paradise. Paradise. Paranoid. Paranoid dreams. Paranoid Dreams. Lawnmower Lawrence Welk, Law, Lawrence Welk, dance party. Let me see what else. Can we get some more? Good day man. Good day. Oh, we want to have another thing. We want to go Iron Man Blues. Gardening, GARDE. Gardening notes into the dirt. Let's just put this together. Okay. School poop paradise, where the janitor's mop is holy water and the urinals sing gospel hymns, where every paranoid dream you ever had about tests you didn't study for comes marching in, nude, wearing your mother's disapproval like a crown. Lawnmower Lawrence, yeah, he's revving it up. Lawnmower Lawrence, he's revving it up. Well, dance party in the backyard, trimming grass like it's the last defense against apocalyptic dandelions, like Iron Man blues screaming through the earbuds. Rusted metal, heart-pumping suits of armor with motor oil and lost weekends. Meanwhile, I'm scribbling gardening notes into the dirt because paper is too polite and ink is too cowardly. And sometimes the only way to remember what grows is to bury your handwriting with the worms. Good day, they tell me. Good day. But in this paradise of paranoia, in this stance of gasoline and fertilizer, good day tastes like a punchline, and I'm still chewing it like a tough old shoe. How about that? You guys gave me the prompts and we did that. Should we do one more and we close this out, or are we good for the night? Are we good? So we got Jesus, cutting grass all day, poop in my pants. 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 Cutting grass all day, poop in your pants. How's it going? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. This is a tone-deaf thing to say. Crystals in paradise, cutting grass, mucking out stalls. School? What is school but a pool of pricks sitting together in a room, blasting air through their arms, making noises. A boss always props it up between the houses. It's a low-E kind of a day, man. The square is round in the hole. Tie the knot up tight, that tie choking your life out around your neck. Work really sucks. School sucks. It all sucks. But what else are you gonna do with your time? Put the key in the car door. Put the key in the lock. Put the key in the ignition and fire it up. Every ounce of gasoline goes to the tires, spinning under that juice. Smoke rolling like coal out the tailpipe. Smoke rolls like coal out of the tailpipe, spitting your truck forward, blasting out those white-collared peons in their cars. What else are you supposed to do? What else are we supposed to do here? Go to school and go to work and work every effing day at the matchstick factory that smells like poop, like your boss poops between the rows of machines. And here we are, keeping that machine going, breathing in and out, sleeping, eating Cheerios on eating Cheerios with your own piss in the bowl. Because they just don't pay enough anymore, do they? You gotta recycle it some way. Holiday Jesus, Easter bunnies, eggs, candy, Halloween. It's all there. It's supposed to be fun. But is it fun? How do we have fun in this world? Get together with your tribe on Friday night, bowl a line or two, play pool at the bar, listening to the blues on the jukebox, your stomach in knots. Soon, Monday rolls around again, and you gotta do it all again. Mind-numbing work that's dumb like this xylophone I bang on today. Daily drama, that's what it's all about. It's all a melodramatic cesspool of madness. It's all a melodramatic cesspool of madness. And that's what it's all about, you know? Put your hats on backwards. Roll them up with tin. The foil keeps your head cool. Those cosmic rays are hot up there. Starlink bouncing rays down to the ground, spying on you through webcams on computer screens, TVs, radios, cell phone, baloney. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got to call our own? Everything's for rent. There was a day that you can took the music home on a vinyl disc, on a compact disc, on a cassette player. Hey man, those windows are fogging up. The only people looking out of them have 4 legs and fur. But hey, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? Boss man, take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working there no more. My woman done left and took all the reasons I was fighting for. Da 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 da. To take this job and shove it. I ain't working there no more. All right. It's hard where you need to go and no places to go. It's a hard place. It's a hard place in this world. What would it be like if it was easy? If we could just push that easy button and bang on that xylophone of pain. Do you remember the day when it all went right for you? Do you remember that day? You woke up with a smile on your face. You had your favorite food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you just went through your day like a dream. Like it was the last day at work, but it wasn't the last day at work. Do you remember that day? When you all had fun. The zippers zipped up and you let it rain inside the sun. But it was so much fun. Not like this. Not like this. This wasn't so much fun. Let's see. Do I got another poem that's actually appropriate? Future. This is what it looks like. The future. I've met life, passion, ghosts, death. It's wonderful. A ridiculous question, a recurring reference, sexually explicit entertainment, pure nirvana, lacking a bunghole. Turn the page. Recreational medicine is inspired. Recreational medicine is inspired. I wonder if I can take these words and I can put them into that prompt generator. And let's see what we get. Too bad I couldn't turn on the voice activator. Oh, yeah. How about that? While visiting this. Let's go only this time. Let's write a slam poem in the style of Charles Bukowski and Big Papa E meets Jack McCarthy using these prompt words. Future. I've met life with a passion. Ghosts on the other side of death. It's wonderful. A ridiculous question. A reoccurring reference. Entertainment. Pure nirvana. Nirvana lacking a butthole. Turn the page. Recreational zippers pull down in the rain. This medicine is inspired working at the matchstick factory. Take this job and shove it. Write an amped up poem about that. Let's see what happens. We're trying the voice modifier, trying to do that. You wear your shorts, let's go. Let's see what it does. Okay. All right, here we go. I keep thinking about the future. It's like a bar tab I'll never pay, like a lover who leaves notes on the pillow that only say, turn the page. And yeah, I've met life with a passion, the kind that stinks of bourbon breath and bad decision, the kind that kisses you hard then steals your lighter, the kind that makes you wonder if ghosts on the other side of death are just old roommates, still waiting for rent money. And always someone asks me a ridiculous question like, is it wonderful? Hell yes, it's wonderful. Wonderful like burning your hands at the matchstick factory while the foreman says, be grateful you got a job, kid. And you mutter, take this job and shove it, man, into the sawdust where no one can hear. It's entertainment, man, pure nirvana, not the band, not Cobain with shotgun blues, but the kind where you stop caring, where the weight lifts and you laugh at yourself because you're stuck in a world that somehow lacks a butthole. Yeah, you heard me. No release valve, no relief, just pressure, pressure, pressure. So you go recreational, you go medicinal, you swallow pills that call themselves prophets, and you think this medicine is inspired. This pill understands me better than any father ever did. And then there's the zippers, the endless zippers, pull down in the rain, pants half stuck, teeth metal biting into the skin. Ain't that life? A zipper that won't budge, a page that won't turn, a punchline that never lands, and still you chase it, still you rant, you rave, you spit into the mic like it's the last exhale you'll ever take. Because somewhere out there in that static, in the smoke, in the flop sweat of another failed Tuesday, you realize, against all odds, it's wonderful, even if it's ugly, even if it's stupid, even when nothing but ghost jobs you hated. Zippers that jam and a future that keeps calling your name like a drunk friend at last call, and you answer every goddamn time. Hey, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. I wish I could write like that. I never actually could write. I guess I could if I tried, but anyways. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you, John, for showing up. Thank you, God, for showing up. I know it wasn't as fun as it was the last time, or like last Saturday afternoon. It was fun. On the last holiday weekend of summer, sewing needle, you ripped your pants. You wear shorts because you forgot them. Now there is no more time to dance. Open the zipper and just let it rain. Open the zipper and just let it rain. So it's shut because you ripped your pants. All right, folks. That's all I got for you. I know it was ridiculous, but I tried here. I'm trying. Maybe this is the last time I'll try this. I don't know. Maybe we'll do the AI poetry another time. Or maybe these are the last days of doing random crap on this channel. What do you think? Should this be the last days of doing random crap on this channel? Leave 3 green hearts in the comments after this post goes live. And we'll see you on the other side. What's going on? Well, I'm just about ready to say goodnight. I may do another live stream later on my other channel, do something more serious. Probably that's what I'll do. After I clean the kitchen. Why what? Anyways, Carp 87, John, Daily Drama, Tax Evader 123, Andrea, Bolt AK, Cousin Squad, X Gamer, and all the rest. Thank you for being here. Saturday night costume party. Well, okay, we'll try this again. I'll try this again maybe next Saturday if I can, but I'll try it. I wanted to come on actually this afternoon. But I woke up with a bad migraine, and so I was going to do it actually this morning. This is a holiday weekend. I think I might try this again. Maybe we'll skip the costumes. Skip the costumes? Should I do that? Yeah, so John, I'm taking this channel into talk radio, into a call-in show. And maybe in the call-in show we'll have something something like that. I'm still gonna have some random stuff. I got my other channel, but that's all serious stuff. Maybe I'll do a painting. I do have an art fair that I'm getting ready to do. No need to always be serious. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's why I do this tinfoil hat, because we can't always be serious, and always gotta kind of doing some stuff. And I did fix the filter on this thing so that so we filter out a whole bunch of words, trying to filter out as many trolls as possible, but I still want to be able to have fun. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys. Bye bye, and thank you very much.